Okay, so we're going on another expedition today. This time just a really random one, just wherever. Not really sure where we're going to go. I think we're going to head north though, because we prefer the north. So I think we're going to go and stop at the Peak District maybe, because I've seen a place where you can sleep and there's a nice viewpoint. So I think we're going to do that. So we'll catch up in a bit. Oh my God. Oh no, that's a handbrake. That always scares me.
So the surprise view car park turned out to be not a very good surprise after all. Not like surprise view car park in the Lake District, which has got to be up there in our top 5 spots.
So we've just got to this place called Lady Bower Reservoir. We're just sitting in here, sitting in the car park, fed some ducks and some squirrels, and some rats, and some baby rats. Tried to sit outside and get a successful photo of them, but no, they weren't having it. Quite nice. There was a baby on there. Good for you, not living in the sewer. Living out here, sitting next to the lake, feeding baby rats. So we're thinking about where we're going to sleep, and it would be quite a nice place to stay here. Let me just show you where we are. Well, this is the downwards view actually. It's up there, it's a bit nicer, but it is quite, I don't know, it's right by the main road. And we'll be hearing the cars going past all night. There's another road that follows this little reservoir, and it'll be on a much quieter road, so we're going to try and go around there and find a quieter spot to stay for the night. Can we see the upside down squirrel? Not through this dirty windscreen, and I forgot to get screen wash as well.
Under the windows.
I might scare it away. Aww. Oh my God. Oh, I just wanted to put down the window. We had these going, them going. We'll leave these guys to get on with their evening.
Have you ever seen a duck on a fence?
So it's time for a cookie and a ponder on what to do. But to be honest, it's more cookie eating than pondering right now. Yeah. I just don't really care on today. I'm tired. It'll probably be fine. So that's that car park we were just at. We're feeding the rats. And then we thought, so if we went up this road here, that it would be quieter, and maybe about halfway along here, you know, we could stay. But just a big fat gate. And we saw where some National Trust car parks were, and there's one here that we found. It's quite a large car park, and it's not quite far from the road. Yeah, we're still a little bit higher, so that's good. I don't think it's a pay and display car park either, so people aren't going to be coming to get us for that. We just did a little 15-minute drive. We saw some places on the way, some ones by the side of the road that were just car parks, and we thought they'll do. But we decided to carry on, and it's paid off, and we're here, so it's going to be hopefully nice in the morning. As you see, there's lots of snow up here. Yeah, this is quite a nice little place. I like it. Amy's just wandering out there, checking everything out. I think it's worked out again today. You know, sometimes with, you know, we just don't really know. We're driving along thinking, should we carry on more? Should we take this one back here? It's okay. Do we carry on? But if it's only, you know, it was 15 minutes. You know, it was 5 minutes more from the car park we just found. So you might as well just check it out. Maybe I'll put change. So we're going to check out some caverns tomorrow. Blue John Cavern. So we're going to check out Blue John. A couple of other ones. Excuse the mess, but this is a really good tip. So these things, oh my God, that's really hot. That's really hot, oh my God. Okay, so your cigarette lighter, when you're relying on your car for everything, when you're camping in your car, and if you're staying out here a couple of days,
you really need to have a spare or a couple of spares of the fuse that's for your cigarette lighter.
Because it can just, I did it earlier, but I have a spare one, so I was able to just find out where it is before, obviously, because you don't have to be faffing around trying to find out which one's which. So here's the fuse box on the side of the door, and on the back of that is the instructions about which fuse corresponds with which item. So you find the cigarette lighter, which is 41. You have to find what that matches up with here. There's 41. And you look at that and you work out which one it is, basically. Because you don't want to be left without any power for your phone, for your map, for anything like that. And it can be a pain if you don't know which one it is. And if you go to a garage, you know, they'll charge you loads. And if you're out somewhere in the sticks, yeah, definitely essential. Have a spare. Whoa. Yeah, and ginger and lemon. Which one do you prefer? Oh my god, I don't know. Double tea pasta. Double tea. So we're here at Gisborne Forest. Hopefully this is going to be somewhere we can stay. The ground of the forest floor isn't looking best straight away, but we never know, we're going to have a walk and see. If not, we can just stay in the car, which is why it's so good to just have that as well. Because if you can't find somewhere to stay, can't find a suitable place, then, you know, you've always got that backup of the car. Now, I'm about to go into the toilets. I really want them to be open. Even when you're doing this like we are, travelling around in a vehicle, it's kind of your little bit of a lifeline, really. Well, it's not exactly a lifeline. I mean, I'm not going to die if I don't have a wee comfortably, but it's just nice. It's just nice. Please be open. Please, 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 please. I'm so excited. The tap just attacked me. I just like, it was like... What you like? I know. So, Grugdale? I have no idea. Whatever name this place is, isn't a good forest. It's the kind of forest that's really, really mossy and lumpy, like that. We've just been on a little scout around. And everywhere is like this, unfortunately, so I think it's another night in the car for us. But there is toilets here, so I'm not too fussed. Just going to the, ow, twig. So we're going to go on another walk now. Now we don't have to find a place to stay. And yeah, end up cooking some dinner and hopefully have a fire here. That'd be nice. So we're just here in something forest, going towards a reservoir called Stocks Reservoir. Huh? Oh, I don't know what way.
I don't want to go that way and it'd be really long, and then I don't want to go that way and it not lead to the lake.
I say go this way. In the woodland chapel. Not like it in the woods, but sweet. Oh, cute. So it seems that all the birds are on this island. I can barely see it, I can just hear them. I really want to know what's going on. Come to the wrong side of the lake, that's for sure. So we just got back from our walk and the toilets are still open. That is like the holy grail of wildcard camping. Morning. So we're sitting here in quite a busy car park because we've just decided we don't care anymore. And we had a lie-in and we're cooking some eggs, and we've eaten our eggs, greedy buggers. We're just making ourselves some coffee now and then we'll move on. We've still got all of Saturday, Sunday and Monday. We're definitely going to head a bit more northwards, as we're in the Forest of Bowland, and we've managed to find the only forest in the Forest of Bowland, which is called Grisdale. Gisburn. Keep saying that. Gisburn. So it's like, what if I wanted to walk in the Forest of Bowland? It's gone. Squeeze it out, squeeze it out. Oh, whoa. And it's hard to stir with so little milk, so squeeze it out. We found a place called Gaping Gill on the map, so we decided we'd go and see what it is. Might be a cave. I'm guessing it's a cave. But yeah, Gaping Gill. On the way. You hear something? It's a monster. It's coming from in here. We don't want to let you out. Okay, so Gaping Gill is a hole in the ground, a very large hole in the ground. Basically, it's a really, really large cave entrance that you can get through from Ingleton Cave, but it would take 18 hours. So instead, you can come all the way up here and look at it from a bird's eye view. But in May, the lady was telling us they get people and winch them down into the hole, and they do that twice a year. So we're going to come back and do that. We found Gill. Here she is. Gilly. Found her. We're feeding these two. They're happy fighting to get it between themselves, but they're not happy about this guy. We managed to give him one bit, and then the girl gets really angry at the guy every time. Bye, mate. And he's given up. They finally sent him off. The angry couple continue to fight over the bread.
It's a tough place to be a duck, the Lake District. It's tough out there, especially when these two have already established their patch. But there's somebody on the water, somebody you don't mess with. And that's Swangela.
Don't miss it, man. I just gave you bread.
because the car is dead for some reason. So we've decided that we've made some noodles and we're gonna go and sit over there with the chairs, with a nice view, have some food, and yeah, I guess sleep here. We did bring our tent and we did try to camp the other night, but it just didn't work, as it does sometimes, because the forest floor was just too mossy and damp and rugged and just not good at all. Over there we thought, oh, maybe we could camp over there, but the ground is just awful. I mean, if we'd have brought 2 hammocks instead of just the one, we could have done some hammock camping, but I don't know. Another time, I guess. So good and so easy. Really, really good camping food. Like, don't even have to have a mug. Like, we forgot mugs anyway. We had to buy them from Tesco. Found ourselves a nice little car park, and it just happens to be overlooking the sunset and the lake. What lake it is, I can't tell you. Wait, it'll come to me. It will. It will. Buttermere. That's what it's called, bitches. That's what it's called. Really starting to crave a shower now, and not really a bed. I wouldn't mind sleeping in the car if I could do it for a while, but shower is yeah. We might pop into a gym or some sort of leisure centre and have a shower. We've been able to do that before. We've had to pay a couple of pounds, £1.20 each, to have a shower, which is not bad. Not bad at all. They're really awful showers though, so that was bad. But yeah, it's not amazingly perfect. Well, it is a perfect place because it looks like this. That's pretty perfect. But this is a road here. It's a B road, so there will be quite a few cars coming down it, but oh well, some sacrifices need to be made. So we're driving around this lake because we need to charge the phone. It's the most expensive way of charging the phone I think we could have ever found, but there we go. We're both on about 10%. It is the real downside of not having a plug.
Have to charge the car to charge the phone.
We should have thought about it really and went to a Costa or something and charged our phones for a bit. Well, actually, is there really Costas around here?
There's not, but there was a few like pub places. Pub.
Yeah. Excuse me, can I just unplug this fruit machine? No one's playing it. Day 4 in the car, and it's quite a cold morning. Ta-da! What was I going to say? Oh yeah, look at my disguise I've put on, because it's day 4 and it's definitely time for a bit of a disguise. Traps all my little hairs in. Love it. So it's so lovely to just wake up here this morning. Just woken up, popped the boot open, and we've just got this lovely view. Absolutely gorgeous. No expensive tent pitches, with some rubbish view of other tents. No just little place, so you put your camper van and you just see all other camper vans and fields. We've got this absolutely free. And only a few cars coming past. It really is so peaceful to just wake up here. So we've woken up here, right next to the lake. Lovely little spot. We've only had about 5 cars come down. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Sun's doing lovely things over there. And it is a very frosty morning. Check that out. I'm actually colder at the moment in the car than I am out here. We didn't put all of the window gift defenders on last night. Window defenders, like they're a real thing. We didn't put the front one on or the back one, so that could have been why. Yeah, I think I'm just going to chill out for a bit because I'm quite tired. Have a nice rest and then start the drive home. I probably won't be able to see that, but the sheep walking down the road. Morning. Confused. It's alright, sheepy. We'll herd you.